clouds moving in. Whatever's gonna happen, it's about to begin. I remember what the drunk donkey told me when he said, son, don't fear. Mike's where the page life is about to appear. Then he's gonna tell you about the wind and the rain. Gonna tell you which way it's going, and if it's gonna be a hurricane. Don't you worry about the news that they try to hide. Just click on Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nationwide. Well, there'll always be some haters, but they don't understand that Mike's got a friend and 100,000 more across the land. Well, if you want to know it first.
Hey, good morning. What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. I was in the tardy corner. Yes, I was. I was reading, looking at all the maps. I looked down. It was 9:21. I'm like, oh crap. So let me kill the tunes here. Turn on the chat. It's Sunday. Remember the Dodge commercial? Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Used to be NASCAR Sunday. Now it's like, I don't even know what day of the week they race anymore. What's up, Dale, neighbor? What's up, buddy? So we'll do our little hellos here real quick. And make sure I don't have any messages to worry about here real quick. Nothing yet. We got softball here in a little while, so we're going to have to cut it about 9:45. But I wanted to go live this morning. So there's Joshua. What's up? There's Gail. Florida felt left out, so we have a yellow circle now for Florida. 10%. What's up, Tina? Good morning. Oh, I need to show the puppies. The puppies are on my lap, by the way. So we'll say hi to them while we say hello to everybody else. So here's the boys. We'll say hi. What's up, Lynn? Flooding across the East Coast yesterday, across the coast. We had a lot of Atlantic winds from Teddy, high tide, frontal action, dripping. It's a big front. It's a big ass front. So here's the boys. There's Louie. What's up, Louie? King Louie and Hunter, our boys. How am I doing on Mountain Dew, Ashley? I still have a few. I'm good. Thanks. I'm good. I just put another 6-pack in the another 6-pack in the fridge of Mountain Dew. Freezing in South Carolina. It is, I guess. 60s. It's flip-flopping sock weather. All right. So there's our boys. Say goodbye. We're going to talk tropics real quick. Okay, Louie, is that good with you, buddy? Let's see if Hunter can stand on his head. I got you, buddy. Let's see. They're pretty docile. Probably not. I wouldn't want anything to happen on the air. I'd get in trouble. All right, so here's the water vapor loop while we say hello, let everybody get checked in. Let's start off by showing the great inside of an ABC Fine Wine and Spirit, in case you've never been to one. This is our locals, ABC Fine Wine and Spirit. They're sponsors of Mike Weather Page. What's up, Rich Hall? How's it going? 40s in Maryland. Good morning, buddy. 40s? Crazy. So there you go. Big thanks to ABC. They're our greatest place in the world to go. And you don't have to buy alcohol. Look, they have Coke and Diet Coke. Look at that. And Pepsi products. So you don't have to go buy alcohol. They got regular stuff too. I mean, what else are you going to put Jack Daniels in? Coke. All right, let's talk some weather. I had a couple graphics here I wanted to pull up real quick before I lost them. This is where I was involved with Twitter. That's why I was late. So this was posted by National Weather Service, Florida. We got a low pressure system over here. We got a droopy front. We got a lot of winds rolling in. So small craft advisory for the Tampa Bay area. This is just Tampa Bay. This is not. They're not talking about the coast over here. So they got the same thing over here. This is just for Tampa Bay. Basically across the whole peninsula, we got winds today. So not a good boating day. And then New Orleans posted this a minute ago. They're starting to worry a little bit more about rain from Beta. So the rain is very tricky. Morning, Lisa. Hey, Shelly. So it's not a hurricane. Lots and lots and lots and lots of shear was very evident on satellite yesterday, and it never did lighten up. So it's 60 miles an hour. But anyway, back to Louisiana real quick. This is posted by National Weather Service. So they're worried about rain midweek. They're talking about rainfall beginning Monday night into Wednesday. So this is coming. Monday night into Wednesday for this section right here. Louisiana east, not too bad. Gulfport. So that's coming. So the latest, greatest from Beta. So we don't have any hurricane watches up, which is great. They're expecting it to maintain 60 miles an hour all the way to landfall. Expecting that turn. The cone is still pretty wide. But if it goes inland, then it has little chance to reform into anything stronger. So that's kind of been a trend this year. A little bit ticks to the west, a little bit more ticks to the west. High pressure right here going across the south. So yesterday it ran into the high pressure system. Had nowhere to go but west. And eventually it's going to wrap around the high pressure system and go on out to sea. So that's pretty confident. 60 mile an hour. The big question is going to be the rain. There's a couple different rain maps that are are deceiving. The NHC is actually way higher than the Euro and the GFS, so I'm going to show you that. But we have been getting surge. Galveston area has been reporting, started yesterday, a lot of high tides, a lot of just general action of the Gulf right now. The winds, waves of Beta are pushing in the water. So that's even this morning on Twitter, I saw that National Weather Service Houston. There were some pictures already showing. This is 2 minutes ago. Minor coastal flooding near shore acres. So this is all, and they're talking about a little bit about river possibilities here, flooding. This is Galveston Railroad Bridge. So these are predicted. Well, these are actually observed. So this is climbing now. It's already into moderate flood stage. So the rain, it's rain event, 100% rain event. Wind a little bit. But the rain is going to be tricky because there's here's some more Florida forecast. More flooding on Florida. This is where that low pressure is. So Florida, this is today. This got posted. So we have a little low pressure system over here, and that's going to be bringing in flooding today into tomorrow morning for South Florida. So flooding all over the state. Sloppy Sunday. Look at the winds. Hold on to your hat, Eric says. 36, so it's windy across Daytona Beach. So, all right, so let's try to... oh, this is posted by Dabu. So here's the tropics map, just real quick. So if you might have woke up and saw this little yellow circle today, no biggie. This little guy right here. It's just a little bit of leftover from the front that we get all the time. Expected to go a little bit this way, so that's west. We'll dissect that. We'll dissect better. My God, the tropics are too... When you have more than one thing out there, it's like, oh my God, where do you start? Teddy's going to make a turn around Bermuda. It's still looking like a little chicane. He's a race car driver. He's going to make a little S around Bermuda. So Bermuda looks like it's avoiding any major impacts. We're still looking at Nova Scotia eastward Tuesday that we got to watch for, subtropical type systems. So they're watching that. But we're going to stick to Beta and our little low here. So all the spaghetti models obviously showing no modeling showing hurricane. That's good. Tons of shear. Tons of dry air. So it's a rain event. And the blobbiness of this has been absolutely crazy. We've had, it's just like Marco. We had this, remember when we had Marco here and we had this big blob that ended up going into the panhandle? So here is the system, and this is like a secondary piece of the energy that's being blown off from the shear. So we have two blobs of beta, and this is not beta. This is just energy, overall energy wrapped around it. Lots of dry air to the west, so that's going to help keep development down. Lots of shear to the north. So that's why we're not expecting any sort of major development. So the dry air is the question mark. And let's look at the dry air. So the dry air is the yellow, and we have tons of it to the west. So all this dry air here is from the front that came down. So this is the cool air everybody's feeling up at north. The front made it down. But this dry air is going to help limit any development. And it could also make the rain forecast tricky because the NHC is way higher than the Euro and the GFS. By the way, cheers. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, hey, I haven't made the official announcement yet, but look. Drunk Donkey, Hurricane Hunter, Tropical IPA with the plane, with Hunter on it. The plane, look at the plane. Isn't that awesome? Big storm. It's a can. It's going to be sold everywhere. The big time, folks. The big time. A real sold beer. Stay tuned for that. That's exciting. It's very exciting. Yes, you can, Brandon. It's the official beer of hurricane season. Tropical IPA. Somewhere in the 6% range. But it's tropical. So the cool thing is if you don't like IPAs, it's tropical. So it's offsetting. So it's like, hey, it's going to have a little kick to it. 6%-ish. Upwards. So that'll be that'll be exciting. But all right, dry air. And then we got this shear yesterday. I showed it a bunch. And man, there's this tremendous amount of shear in the upper Gulf. There is a little bit of weakening, but weakening shear gets offsetted by dry air. So it's kind of like, one offsets the other, so you maintain 60 miles an hour. And you can really see this front here. Look at this. I mean, this sucker here. I mean, it's like all the way. And what's amazing is Teddy, it's going to go through that. So that's why we're going to see a little weakening at the last second for Nova Scotia. But there's still going to be a high pressure block in. And then this is old Paulette, by the way, if you're wondering. Paulette kind of did this. Now it might reform again. She might reform again. And Wilford's nothing so far to worry about. Wilford's just a little depression. Little pair of double D's. Depression. And it's going to die here Tuesday. All right, so we got surge happening. We got 3 days of rain. Timing on this sucker is showing landfall early Tuesday morning, late Monday night. It's going to hang around till Wednesday here. So basically till Wednesday. So Wednesday, not much movement. And that's what the National Weather Service is talking about. Whoa, what was that? What was that?
It was my brush.
Oh, Emily dropped her brush. Okay. Triple D's, John. Only in the movie Total Recall, if you know what I mean. So 3 days of rain. All right, so here's the official rain map. So we got a little bit of surge warnings going on, 2 to 4 foot on the NHC map, 2 to 4 foot from Corpus Christi to, I guess, Sabine Lake, Calcasieu Lake, 2 to 4 foot. And we got their rain map is pretty high. So let's show you that. This is probably, where is it? Oh, I don't have it up yet. Oh, they just started adding it, by the way, yesterday. Here it is. All right, so I got to add that to the site. Rain and flood. All right. So here's the latest rain map. So this is pretty aggressive prediction by the NHC. It's slowly been coming up. So could it happen? Heck yeah, man. This is official. This is OFF. Oh, not BFF. This is OFF. Off. Short for official. But look, man, we got 10 to 15 inches of rain possibly along the coast here. And anything orange, 6 to 10. And the reason we have this little pocket of Louisiana, because eventually our system's going to get entrained up with a front. And we're going to have more rain. So this is secondary coming like later in the week. But, you know, North New Orleans National Weather Service talking about it. And this is that double blob action that we've been seeing. Blobs, Gulf blobs and squalls. We got the two kind of areas pushing off. So that's the official rains. It's higher than it was yesterday. So that's definitely something to watch. 10 to 15 inches of rain. Now, if you go to the individual models, this is a big question mark in my head because the Euro and the GFS aren't showing that. So we have division. We have arguing models versus the NHC. So the latest Euro, it's very odd because it's showing our main blob that we keep seeing. This guy, this is the secondary blob with the heavy stuff. Not really showing much along the coast. Showing maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 inches. That's a lot different than 15 to 20. Or 10 to 15. So the GFS is less than the National Weather Service. And again, the point I wanted to make from yesterday is that at this time when we had Harvey was a lot stronger system. And the models were showing 40, 50 inches of rain. And everybody was like, what? There's no way in hell. But it unfortunately panned out. So we're not seeing that. But we are seeing, again, Louisiana, because of that shear, blowing, you know, a system here with a lot of shear, all the action gets blown to the northeast. So our core can be here, but all the action gets blown here. And that's what a sheared system is like. So heavy rain to watch for Louisiana. Everybody's focusing on landfall, but the point is Louisiana, pay attention, even a little bit into Mississippi there. All right. So the Euro is not saying as much for Texas as the NHC. Let me close some windows so I don't get tore up. So I was at the beach yesterday. We went out on the boat. I'm on a boat. Thank gosh we did, man, because it's windy today. I would have been bummed out. So we got softball. Softball Sunday, man. I lucked out. We get to do two things we like to do the most. All right, so the rainfall on the Euro we showed. Here's the rainfall for GFS. And the GFS is way lower than the National Weather Service. This is through Thursday. Here's Friday, whatever. So point being made, you know, we still get a coastal 4, 5, 6, 7 right here. But I'm just saying the NHC's higher than the GFS and Euro. But look what's happening here with the GFS. More rains here. So that's the storyline to watch. Might be a little bit more rain to Louisiana side than right here. So that's just the trends. We'll see. Right? Ash is on a boat. I'm on a boat. Yeah, it was good. A little choppy last night. Definitely choppy. Here's our cool map showing what's going on in the world. High pressure to the north. Little low, big low, little low. And it's so close to Bermuda, man. But look, this sucker's going to go up here and go, whoop, psych. Bermuda's got a little force field around it. But as far as the core of Beta, it's very tightly core. It's got good circulation. This is, proven by the Hurricane Hunters. Even 500 millibars hanging on right there with it. So definitely got a good core. All this stuff you see up here is not the system. It's just winds being blown in that direction from the upper shear. So Sandra, yeah, we'll take it for 100. They're the boss. Do have a lot of moisture in the atmosphere. That is one thing we saw yesterday too. There's a lot of moisture it can pull from. So here's another thing. This is the moisture map on Beta News 9, but all this moisture down here is going to get pulled up, and that's why we're seeing the rain totals here, I think. So there is moisture out here in the Gulf. It's just because of all the shear and stuff, it's just going to get yanked more up here. Everything's just kind of flowing that direction. Another crazy graphic here I wanted to show. Everybody talks about dust, right? Look at this. Teddy is a dust devil. So he's, according to the dust map, Teddy has got sucked up all the African dust. And didn't seem to matter. Corpus Christi might be a little south. I don't know. It's going to be close. Here's the official rain map. Now, this is what the National Hurricane Center goes off of too. The WCEP map, which is showing that. Emily, about ready? Sarah, ready? Check her out. So the actual official rain map. Showing that high pockets here. So this is the official. This is usually what the National Weather Service goes off of. So this is kind of like a little higher than the other two, a little less over here. So we got Euro and GFS saying more here and less here. But overall, somebody's gonna get something. But it's not. We're not seeing 20 inches plus yet. That's the trend I'm trying to make here, because I got so many people worried that it's Harvey rain totals, and so I mean any flooding serious, but people comparing it to 40, 50 inches. Jennifer, it's going to start showing up later tonight. Rains are already inching in. Here's that rains rolling in from that stalled out front low pressure system we got. Actually, the low itself is pretty tricky. You can see it here on satellite. Look at this. Got a little mesoscale spinner down in Florida. I don't know if we'll be able to get it right here, maybe. Kinda. Check it out though, you can see it. Look at this. This is so cool. So this satellite didn't really zoom, but look at it right here. This is that little spinner. Let me make the circle bigger. Look at that. That's our little guy. That's like a little hunter. That's that little low pressure system that was marked 10% on the NHC map. Look at that. You can see it clear as day. That's that little yellow spot. It's just like a little mesoscale vector thingy, majiggy, vortex thingy that broke off the front. But it's fascinating. Definitely, let's see if we can see a better one here or there. Yeah, I don't know if we can. Can't get Florida. Bummer. Those are just floaters. But it's pretty neat. Little spinny majiggy. We can name them. What do you want to name them? What's the next name on the Greek list? We have to go into Greek list now. So the next name on the Greek list, I think, is Gamma, which makes here. Where is it? Right here, Greek alphabet. Gamma. So we got Alpha, Beta, Gamma. We already had Alpha. Went to Portugal. We have Beta now, which I called Sally a couple times this morning. They all blend together. Gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta. Bob, 7 inches of house. Holy cow, where's that at, man? Where are you getting the rain? We getting rain train down there? My buddy Eli sent me a picture that he was getting hit hard with rain. I don't know. Where are you at there, Bob? Show my buddy Eli here, by the way. Eli, been a big weather fan of our site. Ocean Point, so check him out. Storm, wind, hurricane, lightning, hail, damage. 2020 Greek name, salad. New Smyrna Beach. Hey, Bob. Yep, okay, I believe it. Look at that. All this just sitting out here. So, juicy day. So, Louisiana area definitely needs to be watching. Anybody in Louisiana needs to be watching the beta, possibly pushing more rains up into your area than being forecast. And we'll just patiently wait. Landfall, supposed to be a landfalling 60-mile-an-hour tropical storm. That's nothing to joke around about. We can have some wind damage. We can have squally weather. We can have water spouts coming in off of the Gulf. Here's a good look at it on the HRRR map. So this is the next 16 hours. Oh, 20. Is this 12Z? No, 11Z. But anyway, this is through tonight. But look, we're already going to start to see rain bands rolling in. This is throughout the day today. We're going to see rain bands pushing up. This is why Louisiana talked about it on the National Weather Service. Broad system with a lot of shear. These winds are going to be rains are going to be widespread way from the center. So that's why we're getting a big bunch of moisture possibly the next few days. And this is just today. They're talking about more going into Tuesday, Wednesday. So that's a good look. So this is through tonight. This is through midnight tonight. Midnight Central Daylight Time. So it's still 60 mile an hour. Still going to have wind. Still going to have surge. Going to have a lot of rain. Crazy. Crazy. Flood warnings for coastal Georgia. Yeah. So Teddy is going to bring in a lot of waves. Emily, you do Sarah's hair?
Almost.
We got to go in 5 minutes.
Okay.
So here's the coastal wave map for Teddy. Check this out. This is on my foxhurricane.com. But look, Teddy's going to be bringing in all week long big swells and waves to the East Coast. So this is a wave map. But expect heavy surf along the East Coast the next several days. This is going to prolong in the middle of the week. So that's another storyline coming. Lots of waves on the East Coast. And basic surface winds today, throughout the day. This is that front. So here we go. This is 4 o'clock today. This is why we have a big chunk of Florida here is under wind advisories today. Mainly, well, a little higher than that, but big flow of east to west winds today coming in from this basic front that we got. And so not a good boating day. Tomorrow starts to let up a little bit. See, this is a good map. This is kind of what the national. This is more. This is a little bit of why Louisiana's talking about rain. So we can have landfall here tomorrow afternoon, but this whole flow, it's still flowing, and so any moisture that we got out here is all going to get, wrapped up. So that's why the rain here could be a little higher than here. More rain, less rain. But you're still going to get a lot of inches. I'm just saying Louisiana is going to get more than I think they expect because the storm's here, Louisiana's here. But I'm just going to have this flow coming in tomorrow. Moisture. So, something to think about. Cool. All right. Hope it made sense. Rich, Pirates. Went to the Pirate House in Savannah, Rich. That was fun. I got a pirate shirt somewhere, which I lost. Anything coming? Hey, Cassandra, no. Believe it or not, there's really nothing showing long range that's consistent. So that's good news. Doesn't mean we're not going to. Global Tropics Hazards Map has this the 23rd to 29th. Maybe another wave to watch, but we'll have another. I mean, unfortunately for October for us, where I live, this is our spots to watch in October. So we're technically got 2 more months of hurricane season. It ends November 30th. Mark, there's a chance you'll get tropical storm force winds in Morgan City. I mean, we're still going to have tropical storm. We had depression now. No. Gus. Because we have landfall. Yesterday we had this sucker right on the coast, and it was more of an S here because of the... But they still got tropical storm warnings up across a big chunk of Louisiana. That's because we're going to have these, rain bands. So, still got tropical storm warnings up. Do a big chunk of Louisiana. Things will be gone later in the week, Thursday, Friday. All right, so there we go. All right, cool beans. We'll be back tomorrow for sure. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If anything changes today, I can be live tonight probably, but probably not. We'll be, hi. Want to say hi?
No.
Do you? Come on. Emily never says hi.
Hi.
I broke her. Now she's not shy anymore. Sarah, ready to do her hair?
Yeah, she's right here.
Come here, Sarah.
Talk to
Mama's working today. Hey, baby. You want to say hi to everybody? Got messy hair? Mom said, "Oh, your eye's puffy too. Go give me a rag for your eye."
Okay.
She got a little sty in her eye. But she had boat hair yesterday, saltwater, and she said, "Don't even attempt to comb it today." So Emily put it in a bun for me. All right, hey, be safe, everybody. Have a great day. Listen, it's kind of nasty out there. A lot of rain in south. Lingering front, lingering juice, lots of wind. Kind of a good day to stay inside. We got storm advisories I saw for down south today. So it's pretty much any place, anywhere. Droopy front, lots of rain here. We got this going on. We got nuts over. There you go. There's today's weather.